Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to be covering an epic build that covers Shinobu's Vow and skip grenades. This build is going to give you a lot of ad clear potential with Trinity Ghoul and good DPS with the rocket launcher of your choice or Riptide with the skip grenades, and also very high speed and mobility at all times. Now that I have your attention, let's go over how you can make this build so you can have it for yourself. For our super, we're going to be using Gathering Storm. This is of course a very good super and incredibly good for DPS, and in my opinion way better than Arc Staff. For the abilities, we're going to be using Marksman's Dodge. As the class ability, we are not going to be using our melee ability very much as it is Combination Blow. For the jump, I would recommend Triple Jump, but any other jump works for you. For the Arc Melee, we're going to be using Combination Blow. We're rarely going to be using this, so you could also use Disorienting Blow if you would like, but this, in my opinion, is better. Finally, for the abilities, we're going to be using the Skip Grenade, the entire point of this build. This grenade releases multiple projectiles that splits upon impact, creating multiple more that seek targets. For our aspects, Flow State. Defeating a jolted target makes you amplified. While you are amplified, your dodge recharges quicker, and you are more resilient while dodging, and your reload speed is greatly increased. Tempest Strike. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to unleash a devastating uppercut attack that travels along the ground in front of you, damaging and jolting the target it hits. For the fragments, Spark of Shock. Your arc grenades jolt targets. This is nice because we're going to be using our grenades every 5 seconds, and that fragment will make our arc grenades jolt them. This also leads very well with our next fragment, Spark of Ions. Defeating a jolted target creates an ionic trace. And when we pick up an ionic trace, they grant ability energy, giving our dodge back Marksman Dodge. We're also going to be using Spark of Haste. You have greatly increased resilience, recovery, and mobility while sprinting. This is mostly just so that while running, you have better healing and movement. And finally, Spark of Recharge. While critically wounded, your melee and grenade energy regenerates quicker. This means whenever you're low, your melee and grenade energy recharges quicker. And that's nice because we're going to be using our grenades in a whole bunch of low combat and high-end situations. Now let's move on to armor mods. For the helmet, we're going to be using Ashes to Assets, Harmonic Siphon, and Harmonic Targeting. Ashes to Assets makes us gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and since we're going to be using our skip grenade every 5 seconds, this means we're going to be getting our super back constantly. Harmonic Siphon. Rapid arc weapon final blows create an orb of power, and since we're going to be using a weapon, I hope, that creates a lot of weapon final blows, we're going to be getting a lot of orb of power. Harmonic Targeting. Improve target acquisition, accuracy, and aim down sight speed for arc weapons. For our arms, we are going to be using Grenade Quick Start. When your grenade energy is fully expended, your armor charge is consumed, and you gain grenade energy for each armor charge used. This gives us a whole bunch of grenade armor energy whenever we have low grenade energy, which is nice because we're going to be getting a lot of armor charges. Bolstering Detonation. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. This gives us whatever dodge you picked whenever you deal damage with a skip grenade, which is nice because that gives us the instant reload on your rocket launcher or whatever DPS weapon you can have. For the chest, we're going to be using Unflinching, Arc Aim, Sniper Damage Resistance, and Harmonic Resistance, or whatever resistance you want. Unflinching Arc Aim reduces flinching from incoming fire when aiming an arc weapon, and if we're doing high-end activities, you're going to be flinching a lot. For the leg armor, we are going to be using Recuperation, Better Already, and Absolution. Recuperation and Better Already both heal you, but Recuperation replenishes your health just one time without giving anything else. Better Already starts restoring your health. It doesn't fully give you your HP back, but it starts giving you your HP quicker through restoration. Absolution reduces all ability cooldowns each time you pick up an orb of power. This is incredible as you'll be getting a lot of dodges, melee abilities, and grenades, which of course is the main part of this build. For the cloak, we're going to be using Distribution, Bomber, and Powerful Attraction. Reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability near targets. This means that whenever you use your class ability, Dodge, it reduces all your grenade, dodge, and melee abilities. Bomber reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. This helps because whenever you use your dodge, which you're going to be getting a lot from Absolution and Distribution, you're going to be getting your skip grenade back, making it so that you get it even faster than we already were. Finally, Powerful Attraction. Automatically collects nearby orbs of power when you activate your class ability. This means whenever you dodge, you're going to pick up an orb of power, which helps you get your super and a lot of other things, and will also perk up Absolution. For the seasonal artifact, I would recommend Unstoppable Bow if you are using Trinity Ghoul like we are using here, as this will make it so that you can stun unstoppable champions, and those guys will show up a lot in your Nightfall or Grandmaster. Wished into Being is also nice, as whenever your super is fully charged, ability final blows spawn orbs of power, meaning whenever your super is almost done and you can almost use it, your grenades are gonna be giving you extra orbs of power, which help you get all your abilities back and even your super back. If you are soloing something, I would also recommend Solo Operative, which makes it so that whenever you are the only member of your fire team, you deal increased damage to all combatants, which basically means you do more damage whenever you are soloing, which is incredibly helpful whenever you're doing that high-end content. The stats from least important to most important. Least important is regeneration, as whenever we pick up an orb of power, we're going to be both instant heal and slowly recovered. Next, least important is strength, as this just gives us our melee back, and combination blow is not the main point of this build. Intellect is the third least important, as we're going to be getting our super back almost immediately. Mobility is third most important, as mobility is always nice, but we are also going to be getting extra mobility from Bark of Haste. Second most important is Discipline, as we're going to be wanting that Discipline grenade cooldown whenever we want it. And most important is Resilience, of course, because we always want that 30% damage reduction from all sources. For our weapons, I would recommend Trinity Ghoul as your main weapon with its Catalyst, as this will give you a lot of consecutive kills, which will perk up several different things. Riptide is also really good as your special boss DPS in case your heavy runs out, or if you are using a sword with Eco Reg so that you can travel longer distances. But you could also just as easily switch this for a rocket launcher, and it would also be really good. But if you are using a rocket launcher, I would recommend switching Riptide so that you can use something else. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, sub, and comment to see what build you want to be in the next video. Thanks for watching.